Welcome to my workplace at Ranaghat, West Bengal, India. In this video, we will watch pre-chopping, first in real speed and then in slow motion. This is the main incision with the 2.8 mm steel keratom. %2 hydroxypropyl is used to fill up the anterior chamber, and the methyl cellulose is applied over the corneal epithelium for better visibility. We go to higher magnification. A side port is made on the left side of the main incision about 3 clock hours away. And now capsulorhexis is done with the help of this Utrita forceps. The capsule is pierced at the center. Go towards 3 o'clock, hold on side and do the rhexis. It takes about 15 to 20 seconds to do the rhexis. Now hydrodissection is done with BSS using a 27 gauge cannula, visco again to fill up the anterior chamber. And now watch pre-chopping in real speed. Prechopper and sustainer goes. The two instruments come to each other and we get two heminuclei. One heminucleus is divided into two. Come to the other side, the other heminucleus divided into two. Let us see this in slow motion. First, the nucleus sustainer goes in, then the prechopper, then the prechopper goes into the substance of the nucleus up to the bend. And now the sustainer hooks the opposite equator. Both the instruments come to each other at the proper depth. Lateral separation is done and we get two heminuclei. Rotate 90 degree and divide this heminucleus into two. And now we have to rotate 180 degree. Come to the other heminucleus and divide this into two. And we get 4 pieces out of this nucleus. Nuclear sclerosis in this case was about grade 2. And it was easy to divide the nucleus. And now we come to real speed. The handpiece goes, we rotate the nucleus, one piece comes to the tip, emulsify, and then the other piece comes to the tip. Vacuum is 480 mm of mercury, flow rate is 48 ml per minute, ultrasound is set as at 60%. But we are using a very little ultrasonic energy. We are controlling the ultrasound by foot switch. During emulsification of the last piece, the flow rate is 40 and vacuum is 400 mm of mercury. I try to remove some cortex after removing the epinucleus. I have been able to remove some cortex, and as soon as I feel that it is going to be dangerous, I listen to my intuition and stop and adopt to safer methods. Visco again to fill up the capsular bag, and now this is a 23G Simcoe that cleans the cortex in few seconds. And now we are going to implant an intraocular lens. The lens that has been selected in this case is Envista from Bausch & Lomb. This is the lens that opens, that unfolds very slowly. So I use visco in this case. Visco has been used to fill up the AC and the capsular bag. The main wound is enlarged to about 3 mm, and now here goes the lens. The leading haptic goes into the capsular bag, and the trailing haptic is sent into the capsular bag by the left hand instrument, in this case a chopper. Rotate the nucleus 90 degree, and now it will take a lot of time for the lens to be unfolded. So we don't wait for its unfolding, just use the time to clean visco. The anterior chamber angle, the capsular bag, all irrigated and aspirated by the Simcoe, and then I take the bimanual irrigation aspiration. First I use the irrigation for some time, capsular bag, antechamber, everywhere. The visco is cleaned, and then I use irrigation and aspiration together for some time. The lens has opened almost completely, but still there is some in the periphery, there is some bend is still there. This is moxie. Now I apply, now I hydrate corneal stroma to close the side port, and finally anterior chamber lavage is done using the 23G Simcoe. The antechamber is nicely formed. Integrity of the wounds are checked. Few drops of moxie is applied over the ocular surface, and the case is concluded. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this video will help you in learning pre-chop. It's a beautiful technique. Please learn this and apply this in soft cataracts, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. These 3 categories can be easily managed, and in private practice this soft cataracts is about 60 to 70%.